Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. 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 Jaya Jaya Ram. Jaya Jaya Ram. Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha. Om Shri Ramachandraya Namaha. Atulita Baladhamam Hema Shailabhadeham Danujavana Krishanum Jnaninam Agraganyam Sakala Guna Nidhanam Vanaranam Adhisham Raghupati Priya Bhaktam Vatajatan Namami. Raghupati Priya Bhaktam Vatajatan Namami. Om Shri Hanumate Namaha. Om Dhyayami Chinmayanandam Gurudevam Mahamatim Prema Purnam Kriyashilam Sada Lokahite Ratam Kripalum Sundarakaram Samartham Satyadarshinam Vacha Tattva Prakashinya Shoka Moha Vinashinam. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Om Namah Shri Tulsi Dasa Sadvarishtaya Dhimate Puritam Hridayam Yena Rama Premamrite Name. Om Shri Tulsi Dasaya Namaha. Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ram. Hari Om, a very warm welcome. Little Parvati was growing under the Himalaya Raja, under the beautiful tutelage and growth of Himavanta. And then we saw Naraji who came there, and then Himavan asked Naraji, Trikalagya Sarvagya Tuma, you are a Trikalajnani. Gati Sarbatra Tumari, you have been going everywhere also, therefore you have got much more practical knowledge also. Kahau Sutake Dosha Guna Munibar Hridaya Bichari. Please let us know the Guna Dosha of this wonderful, beautiful girl Parvati. And then Naradji starts. Please note, Himalaya Raja, very clearly asked Guna Dosha, both he has asked. Therefore, it becomes incumbent on Narad Muni to tell both. So now he starts. Kah muni bihasi gudha mridubani suta tumhari sakala guna khani sundar sahaj susila sayani nama uma ambika bhavani sabalachana sampanna kumari होई संतत पियहि पियारी सदा अचल एहि कर अहिवाता एहि तेजसु पैहि पितु माता होई पूज्य सकल जग माही एहि सेवत कछु दुर्लभ नाही एहि कर नाम सुमिरि संसारा त्रिय छड़िहि पतिव्रत असिधारा शैल सुलक्षण सुता तुम्हारी सुनहु जेब अब अवगुण दुई चारी अगुण अमान मातु पितुहीना उदासीन सब संशय चीना जोगी जटिल अकाम मन नगन अमंगल बेश अस स्वामी एहि कह मिलिहि परिहस्त असिरेख सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय। कह मुनि, Naradji said, what did he say? Bihasi Guda Mridubani. Naradji replied, how? In a very soft, smiling, Bihasi, smiling, Gudha, soft voice, Mridubani, very, very significant words, very, very important words he spoke. What does he say? Hey Himavanta, Suta tumhari sakala guna khani. Your daughter, Parvati, is a mine of all virtues. Mine of all virtues means she is actually almost an embodiment of virtues only. And that is true. No vices at all. Embodiment, naturally, Parvati. Sundara Sahaja Salila Sayani. She is a very beautiful girl. See, when we say beautiful, in this particular place, Naradji very clearly, said pretty. She is a very pretty girl. Sahaja Susila Sayani. Sahaja Sundara. Sahaja Sundara, definitely, normally, we all have seen various photos. All the devatas are always presented beautifully, no doubt. But now, right now, she has taken an avatar down at the Himalayas as the daughter of Himavan. But she is very pretty. Sahaja, one more meaning of Sahaja is, she is very friendly with everybody, comfortable, no ego, all those things. Susila, very, very beautiful word. See, these certain words, you cannot have a proper translation. Very many words, like I have told earlier also, dharma has no proper translation. Nearest word is righteousness. But similarly, sushila, Sheila here means the nearest word which we may say is character. Character in what? In all ways. Soft spoken, smiling, good, truthful, and etc. etc. You can add all, you can probably take one Webster's thesaurus or Oxford Illustrated thesaurus you can take and then see what are all the words that they give. And more you can add to this word Sushila. Sayani, a very, very matured girl. She is pretty, she is friendly, she has got very good characters, full of virtues, and she is also a very matured girl. Very difficult to find these days. Even if you have one, ego shoots up these days, isn't it? Anybody having one of these qualities, ego shoots up. Oh, I am like that, karke. But she is a very matured, humble girl. Humility also is part of that Susilata. Nama Uma Ambika Bhavani. 3 Nama, of course. Parvati ji, we also have Sahasranama. But here, Narad ji indicates 3 names. Nama, she will be called Uma. And then Ambika. Ambika here represents, she is the Amba of the whole universe, mother of whole universe. Bhavani. Bhavani, the consort of Bhava Shiva. But then she'll be called, that is not told here that she will become the consort of Shiva or she is a consort of Shiva, but Bhavani, Nama is said. Sabalachana Sampanna Kumari. Kumari, this girl is one who has accomplished, we may say, or who is endowed with Sabalachana, all lakshanas, all virtues put together. Hoihi santata piyahi piyari. Very, very interesting line he says. He says, she will become the most beloved of her husband when she gets married. And that love which she will enjoy with her husband will be eternal. And it will be in full measure. There's one very beautiful shloka. Kshane kshane yan navatam upaiti tadeva rupam ramaniyatayaha, it is said. Kshane kshane yan navatam. In our life, nothing remains new. Isn't it? Today something comes new, by the evening it is outdated. And many people, this is a very interesting thing. You want something all the time. As long as you don't get it, that becomes very important, that becomes very interesting, very entertaining, inspiring, etc., etc., etc. Dhamar, you get it. 2 days you are with it, 3rd day you want something else. Why? I am bored of it. Toys. For example, children, you pay so much through your nose and then bring some nice toy. Maybe you, let us say, for example, for you did not buy anything, but then for the child you bought a toy for 1,000 rupees or something like that. And then you bring the toy and say, 1,000 rupees toy, enjoy. That child, what will it understand 1,000 rupees? 2 days it will play, 3rd day it will throw or it will break or something. Can you shout at that? No, nothing remains new in our life. Everything gets outdated very, very, very soon. But the love for Girija, Parvati ji, with towards her husband, and the love from her husband towards Girija will be eternally new, and it will be eternal. That is also one more point. Sada achala ehi kara ahivata. She will always remain united with that Lord. She can never be separated from her husband. Here, consort. Ehite jasu pai hahi pitu mata. And because of her, her mata and pita, her parents will get good name in the universe, in the society. Her parents will gain very good name. Why? Because of her virtues. Hoihi pujya sakala jagamahi. She will be worshipped. Pujya. Look at that word. She will be worshipped. And she will command respect in the universe. All of us demand respect. Isn't it? We all demand respect because of what? Because of our ego. But she will command, Sakala jaga mahi hoi hi pujya. Ehi sevata kachu durlabha nahi. And those who serve her, whom? Parvati ji. Ehi sevata, the one who serves her, kachu durlabha nahi. That person will accomplish everything because of her blessings. Parvati ji's blessings, whoever serves her will get everything in life. They don't have to worry about anything. Ehi karanamu sumiri samsara. She will be called like this. In the samsara, she will be called Parvati, Uma, etc., etc., etc. Triya chadiha hi pativrata asidhara. By worshipping her. Now this is another very beautiful, information Naradji gives Himavan. What does he say? The glory of Parvati ji is the one who serves her, the one who worships her, will be enabled to be the way she is. Meaning what? Parvati ji will bless those people and they will also become such a great virtuous people. And the path of purity, path of chastity, the path of helping others, motherly love, etc., 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 the entire world, whoever worships her will gain all these qualities. But at the same time, he also says, Asidhara, these are all very, very difficult, especially the chastity. Very many Shastras talk about it. It's not so easy. That Sushilata is like walking on a razor's edge. You just slip and you are cut asunder. And it is said, that Sushilata, that chastity, is so very difficult. Even to Devatas it is difficult. Why? Because of the mind. Chanchalam hi mana Krishna pramathi balavadridham. Gita says, Hey Krishna, chanchalam manaha. Therefore, mind cannot stay with one at a particular time for all time. Just now we said, you bring one toy in the morning, by evening it is stale. Think. Somebody likes a particular dish, for example. On the other day I was saying, Sita's Roshagolla. Let us suppose, the same example I gave, one person brings 2 kgs of Roshagolla. I will get tired. Next time I will not talk about it. Even in the talks I will not talk about it. Why? I will get bored. Is it not? This is our way of life. Therefore, to remain enthusiastic, to remain always in the same way, pure and chaste, is very, very difficult. Not only for women, men also. In both cases, mind will wander. Therefore, Parvati ji's Sushilata is very beautifully praised. Why? Because it is a very rare thing. We have to accept this. This is a truth. Right? And everybody thinks the other person is wrong. No. There's a mind, or even the mental level, even at the psychological level, emotional level, one has to be chaste. And Parvati ji is such a Sushila Stri that she will, the one who worships her, they will also follow the path and they will also be good and they will also be praised. Saila Sulachana Suta Tumhari. Himavanta, Suta Tumari, your daughter, Saila Sulakshana, she is endowed with all qualities of Sushilata. Saila Sulakshana, auspicious qualities. Sunahuje abaguna duichari. Now he has finished saying the same, all the good virtues, everything, praised her. Now he says, because you asked, that you can write it in bracket probably. Sunahuje, now you please listen. Avaguna duichari. There is a little bit of problem with her. What is the problem? Now see, be very careful here. Until now what he spoke was as a personality, Parvati as a personality, her guna was being talked about. Now look at what he says. Whom will she get married to? In a very, we all take our jataka to the, Jyotisha, to find out whether my daughter will get married and will she be happy. Will that person be good? Will he be with a good character? Whether our daughter has got a good character, nobody wants. They want to know whether the other person has got a good character, isn't it? Now here he says, who will be her husband? Aguna amana matu pituhina udasina sabasamsaya china. Who will be? Aguna, the one who will have no merits at all. Aguna, no guna at all. Amana, the one who has no self-respect at all, as though. Amana. Matu pitu hina, he will not have father and mother. Udasina sab samsaya china. Udasina means what? He is indifferent. He is unconcerned with anything in life. In our kind of life, we may say total somberi, inertia, laziness, etc., etc. Udasina. Sab sanshayas china, the one who he has no doubts about anything. Why? He never thinks. He has nothing to doubt anything. That kind of a person only will become her husband. And at the same time, what kind of another way of looking at it? Jogi jatila akamamana nagana amangala besha. Jogi, he will be an ascetic. Ascetic meaning what? He will be a yogi, the one who is pursuing the path of spirituality. Jatila, he will not be well dressed and well, decent person with proper haircuts and things like that. He will have all chata jutadari, full chata he will have. Akama mana, a very desireless person. He will have no desires at all. Nagana, almost naked. Why almost naked? Just one skin, some deer skin or something he would have covered, and he will have some snakes and all, walking all around this one, his body. Amangala Vesha, he applies all the vibhuti. What is vibhuti? There, the bhuti from the mashana, that bhuti he will apply everywhere and on his body. Asaswami yehi kahamilahi Parihasta asirekha. Such a one, such a quality person will be the Lord of your daughter. How will you like to listen to such a person? Tell me. According to what I read from her hand, Parihasta asirekha. Her rekha in her hand. Okay, in this hand I have to say, because for women they see the left hand, for men they see right hand. So, asirekha parihasta. In her hand, this is the kind of a husband she will gain. Both of them, they were almost shocked. Suni muni gira satya jiya jani दुख दंपति ही उमा हर्षानी नारद हूँ यह भेदु न जाना दशा एक समुझव बिलगाना सकल सखी गिरिजा गिरि मैना पुलक शरीर भरे जल नैना, होई न मृषा देवर्षि भाषा, उमा सो बचनु हृदय धरि राखा, उपजे शिव पद कमल सनेहु, मिलन कठिन मन भा संदेहु, जानिकु अवसरु प्रीति दुराई, सखी उछग बैठी पुनि जाई, झूठी न खोऊ देवर्षि बानी, सोचहि दंपति सखी सयानी, उरधरि धीर कहई गिरिराऊ, कहु नाथ का करिय उपाऊ, कह मुनि सहिमवंत सुनु, जो विधि लिखा लीलार, देवदनुज नर नाग मुनि, को न मेट निहार, सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. See, Naradji told them whatever was the truth that was written in her Rekha, he told them. Naturally, the parents are worried. Is it not? Parents are worried. Why? Oh God, such a beautiful daughter. She is so sweet. She is so full of virtues. And for such a wonderful girl, how can there be a husband of this kind? Suni muni gira satya jiya jani. Listening to the words of Muni, Narada, they thought, what? Muni's words cannot be untrue. It has to be true. Why? We believe in Naradji. Who is Naradji? Devarishi. So he cannot be false. He has to be truth. Dukha dampatihi uma harshani. The very interesting part. Dukha dampatihi. The parents became very worried. Uma harshani. Uma, please note, Uma is a small girl. Very, very little girl. Uma Harshani. She became very happy, delighted. Why? She wanted to marry Shiva. And therefore, Uma was delighted, Harshani. Narada hu yaha bhedu na jana. Even Narada Muni could not be indifferent, could not change anything, isn't it? By himself he cannot do anything. Vedu na jana, he doesn't know anything other than that. Whatever is the truth he told. Dasa eku samujhava balagana. Very interesting. Parents are there. They are worried. They are astounded. They don't know what to do. And because of that pain in their heart, their eyes are wet. Their eyes are welled. Meaning what? Lot of tears pour out. And you turn this side and see Uma, she is extremely happy, and because of the extreme happiness, even her eyes are welled, and she is also shedding tears. Both of them are shedding tears. Here there is so much of dukkha, here there is so much of joy. Naradji understands, but he cannot say it out. Sakala Sakhi Girija Girimana. Girija, along with her playmates, Sakhi. Girija, Girimana, even Himavan and his wife, Pulaka Sarira Bare Jalanayana, their eyes are filled with tears. Hoi Namrisha Devarishi Bhasha. Devarishi's Bhasha, Hoi Namrisha. It cannot be wrong. Again and again that thought comes to their mind. Uma so bachan hridaya dhari rakha. Uma, that little girl, Parvati, she cherished those words what he told. Why? Now see, we'll know. Upajevu siva pada kamala sanehu मिलन कठिन मन भासंदेहु. Because whatever he said, the lakshanas what Naraji said, milana, it goes in tune with Shiva. Upajiva, whatever qualities Naraji said, is found in Lord Shiva. Therefore, what happened? The love for Shiva sprouted in the hearts of Girija, Parvati. Upajevu Shiva pada kamala sanehu, love for Shivaji. Milana kathina, mana bhasandehu. At the same time, how is it going to happen? It is very difficult. How can I get married to Shiva? Sandehu, bhasandehu. That doubt started in her mind. Janiku avasaru preeti durai sakhi lachag baithi sakhi uchchang baithi puni jai. Janiku avasaru. She understood what? Now it is not the time for me to express my mind. Why? Point number one, she is a small girl. She can't express at that period of time. 2, this is not the right time. Why? Because both the parents are disturbed. That is not the time I should speak. So, she did not tell anything. Sakhi uchang baiti punijai. She went along with her playmates and then she started being with her and started playing probably. But in her mind, Shiva has taken a place. Jhuti na hoi devar shibani. Mother thinks the same thing. Father thinks the same thing. She also has got the same confidence in Narada Muni. Jhuti na hoi devar shibani. Sochahi dampati sakhi sayani. This thought made both parents very, very anxious. Uradhari dhira kahai giriravu. Giriravu. Himavanta. He slowly composed himself. Because both were in absolute disarray. Their minds were completely lost because such a beautiful girl, how can he have such a type of a husband? They were absolutely lost. But Giriravu, Himavan, he slowly composed. Dhari dhira, he composed his mind. And he turned towards Naradji. Kahahu Nata, O Lord, hey Narada, please tell me, Ka kariye upahu? What is that we can do now? You have put a bombshell in our mind. We are so disturbed. What can we do? Kahamunisa himavanta sunu. Kahamunisa, Naraji said, Himavanta sunu. Listen carefully. Jo vidhi likha lilar. Whatever has been decided by fate will happen. In our Laukika Bhasha, some boys in the college jargon we say, whatever will happen, they'll say. But that is true. Whatever the fate, whatever the providence has been written, that alone will happen. Deva Danuja Nara Nagamuni Kovuna Meti Nihara. Nobody can change that. Whatever has been written in the fate, nobody can change. Deva, celestial beings cannot do. Danuja, demons cannot do. Nara, human beings cannot do. Naga, even the Naga, that species cannot do anything. Muni, even sages with their tapas, Shakti, they cannot do anything. Kovu namita nihara. Nobody can change anything. But something has to be done. Something has to happen. Because Himavan and his wife both are disturbed. At that time, Naraji brings out a solution. What solution? An idea. He presents an idea. These are all one big Leela. Everything is Bhagavan's Leela. See how beautifully he suggests something. तदपि एक मैं कहूँ पाई होई करे जो दैऊ सहाई जस बरु मैं बरनिवु तुम पाही मिली ही उमहि तस संशय नाही जे जे बर के दोष बखाने ते सब शिव पही मैं अनुमाने जौ विबाहु शंकर सन होई दोष वो गुण सम कह सब कोई जौ अहि से जसयन हरि हरई बुध कचुति न कर दोषु न धरई भानु कृसानु सरबरस खाही तिन कह मंद कहत को नाही शुभ अरु अशुभ सलिल सब बहई सुरसरी को अपुनी तन कहई समरत कहु नहीं दोषु गोसाई रवि पावक सुरसरी की नाही जौ अस हिसिषा करहि नर जड़ विवेक अभिमान परहि कल्प भरि नरक महु जीव की ईस समान सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। तदपि एक मैं कहूँ उपाय हिमवंत I will give you one remedy. Only one remedy is available for you. What is that? होई करे जो दो दैव सहाई. It can happen only with the grace of the Lord. Without the grace of the Lord, it cannot happen. Therefore, God's alone, heaven alone should bless you. And it is possible. Otherwise, why will he tell? Jasa baru mein baranevu tumi pahi. The way I described how Parvati's husband would be, the descriptions whatever, मैं बरनवूं मिली ही उमहि तसा संशय नाही. This person undoubtedly has all those qualities. What? Those qualities because of which both of you are worried. All that is in one person. जे जे बर के दोष भकाने. Whatever, जे जे dosh, whatever doshas, whatever I told in that bridegroom, te sab siva pahi mein anumani. Now he introduced that thought. He says, all these traits, if we may say so, is there very much in Maheshwara, Shiva, according to my guess. Shiva alone has got all these qualities. Jo vivah shankara sana hoi. In case this marriage takes place with Shiva, doshavu guna samakah sab koi. All the doshas, whatever has been told, will turn into virtues. Think. Is it possible? But then he says, Doshavu gunasama. All the doshas will actually be like the virtues. Gunasama, kaha sab koi, everyone will look at it as virtues only. They will not look at it as the dosha. Confusing, isn't it? Now see, earlier it was described. What was it described? Aguna. Aguna means the one who has no guna. But actually it has another way of looking at it. It is not no guna at all. It is the quality of nirgunatvam. Nirgunatvam is nothing but Brahma. Parabrahma Swarupa Paramatma alone is Nirgunaha. The one who is it is not without guna, it is beyond gunas. What are the gunas? Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. Trigunatmika Maya. Trigunatita Bhagavan. Think. Therefore, when it is said Aguna, it means the one who is beyond all gunas. And that is Shiva. Then what did he say? Amana. What is Amana? Amana is the one who has no mana, according to our understanding. Who has no self-respect or something. No. The one who is beyond mana apamana. Manapamana yoho, it is said. Bhagavan is beyond all this mana, apamana, etc. Why? Mana, apamana, both of them come only to a human being who has got an ego. Amani manado manyo lokaswami trilokadrika. Isn't it? Amani, the one who is beyond ego. Therefore, he cannot have what is called as mana or avamana. Amani. In fact, even in the Bhagavad Gita it is said, what? Samashatraucha mitrecha tatha manapamana yoho shitoshna sukadukeshu samas sanga vivarjitaha. Samaha sanga vivarjitaha. Shita ushna sukha dukkeshu. He has nothing to do with pairs of opposites. Shatraucha mitrecha mana apamana yoho. Think. Therefore, amani. Then matupituhina. Matupituhina means what? He is not born to any father or mother, because the one who takes birth has a date of birth, therefore must have a date of death also. Who is Shiva? Shiva is Swayambhu. Isn't it? Bhagavan is Swayambhu. Shiva is Swayambhu. Bhagavan Vishnu also is Swayambhu. Swayambhu Shambhura Adityah Pushkaraksho Mahasvanaha. Isn't it? Swayambhu. Bhagavan is Swayambhu. Shiva is Swayambhu. Therefore, he has no Mata or Pita. Right? Matu Pitu Hina. Udasina. Next one is what? Udasina. Udasina was indifferent to everything. Doesn't care about anything. When you say doesn't care and indifferent and udasina, etc., it is not a negative trait, because as far as this person is concerned, now look, he is a vairagi. Viragi. Because of that vairagyam, there is anandam. The moment we are caught into raga, dvesha, our anandam is gone. Whereas he is sada sarvada anandi. Therefore, she will also be happy. Therefore, udasina. Sab samsaya china. He is bereft of any kind of doubt. What does that mean? He is a Jnanavan. Jnanam beyond all kinds of doubts. Bhidyate hridaya grantihi kshiyante sarva samshayaha. Sarva samshayaha kshiyante. And tasmin drishte paravare, Mundaka Upanishad says, Bhidyate hridaya grantihi छिद्यन्ते सर्व संशयाः क्षीयन्ते चास्य कर्माणि तस्मिन् दृष्टे परावरे सर्व संशयाः क्षीयन्ते. Everything is gone, no doubts at all. Therefore, samshaya chinha. And then yogi we saw. He is a yogi. Yogi meaning what? The one yoga. What is yoga? Yujyate iti yoga. The one who is connected to, merged with. And who is a yogi? The one who has merged with that ultimate Lord. He is the ultimate Lord. Therefore he is a yogi. Therefore he becomes Paramatma Swarupaha, Parabrahma Swarupaha. He is a yogi. What is that one more sloka? Bhagavad Gita, very famous. Santushta satatam yogi yatatma dridha nishchayaha mayyarpita mano buddhihi yo mad bhakta same priyaha. Yogi jatila jatadari. That jata is very powerful. Why? It was in that jata he took Mata Ganga when she fell from the when she came down because of Bhagirath's tapas. The power was so much, and Shivaji had to take her in his jata, hold her, and then slowly release her. Otherwise, Prithvi would have gone. That is the power of that jata, isn't it? Jatila. Akama manaha nishkamata. Akama means nishkama, meaning what? Desireless. The one who is santushtaha, the one who is contented. No more ragadvesha can come. Purnamadav purnamidam purnat purnamudachyate. The people chant very wrongly. Purnamada purnamidam purnat purnamudat. That's a wrong chanting. Those of you who are chanting this mantra, kripa karke please correct yourself. Purnamadav purnamidam purnat purnamudachyate purnasya purnamadaya purnamevavashishyate. And then for that shanti, three shantis, the swaras are different. All the other shanti mantra, we say Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. But in this Purnamadaha, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. This is how it has to be chanted. Anyway, that is the idea here is Purnatvam. He is complete. Therefore, there is no question of kama there. Everything is he only. So, akama manaha. Nagana. Nagana means what? Naked. Doesn't, we have to say naked as such. For us, okay, we call it that way because that is all we understand. But he is whom? Chidambara. Chidambara in near Chennai, when you go, there is a place called Chidambaram. Chidambara, Digambara we say, when you go to Maharashtra and all, we say Digambara, meaning what? They are all people who have already reached Avadutas. They are all Vairagya Lakshanam. Then Amangala Vesha, that we saw, Jata Jutadari with all Mashana, Bhasma everywhere, etc., etc. Sarpa thing. We say Amangala, but they are all Shubham. How? We will see. Alright. Jahi says Sayana Hari Karahi. Even though Hari uses serpent, Hari sleeps on the serpent, isn't it? Adishesha. So serpent is not a Amangala. Sarpa is Mangala only. Adishesha, Bhagavan Vishnu sleeps on that Adishesha. Therefore, it is not Amangala, it is Mangala Karana only. Buddha kachutina kara doshana darahi. The wise people who understand will not look at it as dosha. Few more lines are there. We will see tomorrow. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om